Death, you ready for this?
I guess.
All the enthusiasm of a man drug over here against his will. Let me move my mic. Welcome back, everybody, to the Chupacabra's lair. I'm your host, Larry, the Chupacabra man, and we're gonna play some Pokemon Leaf Green version with the 1M circuit unplugged because it doesn't exist because I'm using the VBA emulator. So I gotta go through the help menu first. Yes, welcome to Pokemon. In this world in which you are about to do the stuff, you're gonna be a hero, man. You're gonna speak to the people and check on things wherever you go. Even seemingly mundane things that have no logical reason to interact with. And then there's gonna be these Pokemon that you're gonna use to attack other people. Basically it's legal cockfighting for children. So yeah, I hope you'll interact with all sorts of people and have fun and stuff. I sure will, Pikachu. Alright. Oh hey, this guy looks familiar. Oh, is this... it's the world of Pokemon, and his name is Oak. And people affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. Because in a world full of wildlife that are exclusively made up of horrifying monsters, there would totally only be one professor willing to study them for money. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. And for some people, Pokemon are pets, and others use them for battling. I study Pokemon as a profession. Yep. But first, tell me a little about yourself. So, Death, I know we did this before, and we fucked up the recording because my software bugged out on me. Do we want to be a boy or a girl?
Let's stay girl.
Okay. And, let's begin with your name.
That other name, or?
Yeah, let's just go with that. We'll change the Pokemon names. So I'm Chunkin. The lovely lady Chunkin. Don't fat shame me, internet. I'll tell Tumblr on you. Bastards. Alright. Alright. So your name is Chunkin, yes. And this is my grandson. He's been your rival since you were both babies. What was his nickname again? This asshole who seems to be, like, obsessed with you and won't leave you alone. You literally want nothing to do with him. He's only tolerated because he's the son of the only important person in town. What did we call him before, Death? I forget. Was it Little Wayne? Little Brisket?
Little bitch, maybe?
Yeah, Little Bit. That sounds about right. Yeah. Yeah, this little bitch here. Sadly, they give you, like, a fucking dictionary's worth of letters when you want to, like, name a Pokemon, but for the person, the one name you're gonna see in every physical interaction in the game, you can't be bothered to give you more than the basic number of characters, even in the revamped version. That's right, I remember now, my grandson's name was Little Bitch. Also, have you seen my Alzheimer's medication? No, Oak, I haven't. Maybe the Pokemon ate it. Chunkin, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventure with Pokemon await. Now let's go as I shrink you down and put you in my horror terrarium.
Oh god.
I love how it starts out with this great, big, beautiful pixel art, and then it's not there anymore. It's just these little, what do they call these? Little sprites, no, there's like another term for this art style where you'd like draw them in the cute little munchkin pose.
Oh, chibi.
That's the one. Oh, that's right, they got the Ness in here, because in every game that a company's ever made, you gotta make sure to have plugs for your own products.
Of course.
Oh, there's already item storage in here. You know what, I've never actually gone into this computer in my house. What's in my mailbox? There is no mail there. What would... Come on, there's at least spam, Chunkin. Even ladies need boner pills. Oh, and here's a posted notice. If you're confused, ask for help. Press the left or right button. I'm good, game. I think I'm good. Alright, here's our mom. She's just chilling out. Right, all girls dream of traveling. It said so on TV. Oh yes, Professor Oak, he's next door. I think he was looking for you. I like how
Don't
her
be
mom
creepy,
is
Professor.
basically like the poster child for believing any bullshit that Dr. Phil
Yeah.
spits out. Dr. Phil, of course. Dr. Phil and Dr. Oz, of course, selling snake oil on television and pretending like they're exclusively selling it from an entertainment standpoint.
They admitted it, or one of them at least, that what they were selling was fake.
I think Dr. Oz got the shit suit out of him. That's why.
Oh, okay.
But, oh, speaking of getting sued, I got some other news that we'll throw into the batch here.
Oh.
Alright, so we got this random person looking at this sign. What do you know, little girl? Oh, is that right? Oh, look. What am I looking at? Trainer tips. Press start to open the menu. Or in this case, press the shoulder buttons on the Xbox One controller. I'm pretty sure nobody here is, like, there's no one to talk to. And, like, inside the Pokemon research facility, the only place Professor Oak has any business being during daylight working hours is just his grandson, that little bitch. Oh, here comes Oak. Hello, Oak, you old bastard. Oh, it's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in the tall grass. You need your very own Pokemon for protection. I know. Here, come with me. Oak, you know none of the animals in here are higher than ankle height and I can just kick them with my feet? Like, there's literally just Rattata in there. And while I think Death last time mentioned that mouse bites really hurt, just kick it. Have you ever stepped on a mouse? They're not exactly durable.
They're squishy, but I've not stepped on one.
Well, you've also never been in a barn like me, but more details on that later.
Mice, but that's about it.
Alright, little bitch, Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Well, that's why you shouldn't have come 3 hours early, you stupid son of a... well, whatever. Alright, well, let me think. Oh, that's right, I told you to come. Just wait. Here, Chunkin. There are 3 Pokemon here. Haha! The Pokemon are held inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. But now, in my old age, I have only these 3 left. The rest of them I sold on the Craigslist and the eBays for money to pay for my crippling gambling addiction. But you can have one of what's left, I guess. I mean, the mob, something happened to them. I think those rocket fellas must have, I don't know, murdered them and taken over their territory. Hey, Gramps, no fair. What about me? Oh, I'll be patient, little bitch. You can have one too. Alright, well, this is the part where I say which one I want, and little bitch picks the polar opposite of it, because he's an ass. So, the first thing we're gonna fight is, the Rock Gym. And... do we still want to go with Bulbasaur? I'm okay with Bulbasaur, but I'm wondering, what do you think? Because we've got Squirtle, who looks like he's about to grope someone's chest. Some of the poses these creatures are in.
Your starter?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back with the Bulbasaur, so come here, Bulby. Alright, I see, Bulbasaur is your choice. It's very easy to raise. You see, it's mostly plant because I went out back of my house and found a salamander and gouged out its spine and put seeds in there. And, now it's alive still. Who would have figured? And it mostly lives on sunlight. I don't know, Pokemon are weird. So yeah, we're gonna go with the Bulbasaur. And, what are we going to name it? Do we want to keep the other one?
What was it? Tulip?
I think it was like Shart Tulip or something.
Oh, that's right.
I don't think Golden Shower wouldn't really fit.
No, not really.
Yeah, I guess we'll just keep that other name while we get back into the groove of things. So, Death, we were told that we should do this the proper way. As adults are wont to do, and we're supposed to be going on a special adventure. Our friend Wild, who's really into that's IP. Our friend Wild, who's very into the Pokemons, told us that we should go on a Nuzlocke Run. Now, what were the rules of a Nuzlocke Run, Death?
I'll look them up right now. Any Pokemon that faints is considered dead, and you have to release them or keep them in the storage system permanently. You can only capture and use the first Pokemon you encounter in each zone or route. So each area you first run into.
All right, and it's also recommended to nickname everything, and also if you white out, that's a game over.
Yeah.
So I have a couple addendums to that, but we'll get to that once we go into the woods and start abusing animals. Oh, you've never had a Pokemon before, have you, Chunkin? Well, you basically make them attack each other until one of them passes out. So, sound good? Basically, it's schoolyard rules when the teacher's not looking and/or is unconscious because they're doing whippets in the break room.
God.
So what was the trick with this? Just tackle the shit out of them and hope you win?
Yeah.
Alright, I guess I'll do that. Yep, I know, Oak. Whip them in the face and hope for the best. I got it. You know, it's interesting that, like, Charmander doesn't really start out with a flame ability, but I'm guessing he's probably gonna have, like, a bullshit crit in a sec here. Although he hasn't yet. He did before by now.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I'm gonna win. Oh, look at that shit.
Hey.
I won. Screw you, Charmander. Holding your arms out like what? What? Oh, and I got 69 XP points. How perfect for our maturity level here this evening. I'm enthused. What? Unbelievable. I picked the wrong Pokemon. I got $80 for winning. Sweet. Alright. Ah, excellent. If you win, you earn prize money and your Pokemon will grow. Battle other trainers and make your Pokemon strong. And then we're gonna take you to a hidden location where you're gonna fight these elite people for ultimate prize money and fame and recognition. Also where the cops don't have jurisdiction. Thanks, Mexico. I think that's why Oak is in this secluded town in the middle of nowhere, because it's like on the border with like Pokemon Mexico.
God.
Where you can do illegal Pokemon experiments and no one's gonna notice.
Christ.
So, my only major addendum to this is that if there's a Pokemon I really want, I don't really care. I'm gonna catch it.
Mm-hmm.
But for right now, in these first couple starting locations, there's just rats and pigeons, and I don't care. So I'm gonna whip them to death with my Pokemon. Yeah. This Pidgey. Pidgey's gonna try and tackle me back, but it's not an overpowered Rattata, so it won't murder me instantly. Rattatas are the most broken thing in this game, and like I was saying, it's weird because in reality, mice are usually only dangerous when they're in large numbers, and when they're in large numbers, only because they carry diseases.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, all those friendship things that were so popular out in the world.
Oh, yes.
So let's see here. I guess I can't really have the Pokemon from in here, because I don't have a Pokeball yet.
Yeah.
Although, maybe I do, because I remember having more Pokeballs before when we screwed this up than I bought.
Prior, yeah.
But I'm gonna need to do things, since this is a Nuzlocke run. I'm gonna do things like buy potions and buy antidotes, because small insectoid Pokemon and poison.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you probably don't want to just run around poisoned and drunk off of neurotoxin. Also, they probably shouldn't just let children run around in the woods over there. Probably a bad idea.
Poison bugs?
Yeah. So, Death, while we're in here, what has been in the news for us to chitter-chatter about? Because God knows we know so much Pokemon trivia.
Well, you talked earlier about a robot that was in Evolve. Insane. Oh,
yeah. Evolve has been slowly adding more content so that when it's eventually $5, I'll be interested in buying it.
What is Evolve?
What? You don't know what Evolve is?
I recognize the name, but I can't ever remember the concept behind it.
So Evolve was the asymmetrical arena combat thing where you got to prevent a monster from eating stuff and then mutating and destroying the facility after it gets strong enough. And it's a giant monster who's one person versus a team of 4 people. There's a damage dealer, a tracker that tries to find the monster with use of the technologies, And also, there's a healer and a support class of some variety that also does some stuff.
Oh.
I think that was it. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, the support class puts down... No, it's the hunter that puts down the dome. And the support class just does other stuff, like, I don't know, Murdertronic orbital bombardments and stuff. Which are not all that bad. But so, the problem I had with that was they didn't... So you're paying $60, and that $60 didn't unlock the full game when you bought it. Like, everything that they had made, you only got half of it, and you had to buy the season pass, another $20 on top of that in order to get what you already paid for. So it was highway robbery, so I told everyone to stay clear of it. And right after launch, Killing Floor 1 had more players online doing stuff than were playing Evolve.
God.
And the problem also was that they announced when they were developing it that Evolve was designed to be a DLC delivery device. But now they've added a new support that kind of heals, kind of damages, and it's got a foul mouth, and it swears and threatens to rip your dick off and feed it to you. I'm not even kidding.
Sounds pretty great.
Yeah, so basically when it's in heal mode, it's really friendly. Bright sunshine, sparkles, rainbows, jimmies on your tits. And then when it starts shooting, it's got like missiles that shoot out of its back, aimed by a laser guider that's in its fingers, and it cocks its hand like it's a gun. So it's
Holy
cute,
shit.
but I mean, it's also really weird. But again, when the game is $5, I'll pick it up and we'll have some fun.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, there's been a lot of different stuff in the news recently. I mean, the thing that a lot of people are happy about is the pharmaceuticals kid. Also, we're delivering a parcel. I wanted to go buy some Pokeballs, but the shopkeeper up here refuses to do business with me unless I do him a favor, because apparently he's allergic to money. So, we gotta go back to Professor Oak because he forgot to give us something. Something important.
Oh.
Again,
might be a Pokeball.
Because he's got the Alzheimer's. Or
Right.
something, I don't even. Alright, Pidgey, you picked the wrong day to come get some strange, because I'm gonna beat you to death. Also, I think the genders of the Pokemon are randomized, because last time we started with a female Bulbasaur, and this time it's a male Bulbasaur, so he's got an extra Vine Whip that he can do.
Oh, I see.
Yep, that's exactly how that works. Just decided. So we're gonna very quickly need to pick up some spare Pokemon before we go talk to old Brock Sampson. Oh, this lady Rattata is level 2. You are deader than hell. Don't even know. But yeah, the pharmaceutical guy that bought up that AIDS drug recently, he got arrested for securities fraud or some such, where he was like using shares to buy stuff he shouldn't have been paying off with it or some such. And
Something like that.
I also found out that he had a League of Legends esports team, which I didn't know.
Did he really?
Yeah, I mean, he just kind of bought everything thinking it was going to be a good PR move as he jerked around with medications. It's really annoying.
Oh, like that one album the Wu-Tang Clan made?
Yes, but we'll talk about the Wu-Tang Clan next episode, because we're almost at 20 minutes and Professor Oak's got to give us a thing.
Oh,
Chunkin, how is my old Pokemon? It seems to be growing more attached to you. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. I've had this thing not even 10 minutes, I should mention. What's that? You have something for me? It's my parcel. Thank you. It's the custom Pokeball. I had it on order. Thank you. Here comes our bestest friend. Little bitch. Oh, I almost forgot. What did you call me for? Professor Oak's just like, oh, that's right. I have a request for you two. I got these things that are basically the Wikipedia for Pokemon, but you can carry them in your hand, and they got a screen and a stylus. I can't afford the touchscreens yet, so you're just gonna have to wait till Samsung releases the new version of this when they rip it off from me and then sue me out of business, even though I'm the one with the trademark. Actually, I'm more describing Apple, but that's not the point. But yes, here are some tools for catching wild Pokemon. So I did get some Pokeballs. I got 5 from Professor Oak, but I'm gonna buy more. And when a wild Pokemon appears, it's fair game. Just throw a Pokeball at it and try to catch it. It's kind of like when you see feral cats on the side of the road, but don't swerve your car, use a Pokeball. This won't always work, however. A healthy Pokemon can escape. You just have to be lucky. So, to make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world, that was my dream. But I'm too old. I can't get the job done, so I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking of Pokemon history. Alright, Gramps, leave it to me. I hate to say it, but you won't be necessary for this. You know what, little bitch? I'm gonna murder you. They're gonna find your body in a ditch with vine marks, and they're not gonna blame me because I paid the shopkeeper to say I was across the continent. Yep. I also am not really sure how Pokedex is supposed to help gather information on Pokemon, because the information it tends to have requires months of observation and research.
Yeah, usually well, I mean, it collects it after you capture it in the Pokeball, so maybe the technology's in the...
Maybe it's implying that, like, it just knows because eventually you're gonna have the Pokemon long enough.
Yeah.
And totally not turn some of the Pokemon into hamburger meat because you're starving in the woods.
Of course.
I'm gonna leech seed this Pidgey as we exit here. That's it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna buy some stuff next time. We're gonna go shopping. Hope you're excited, because I am not. But we're getting there. We're shaking the dust off. We're gonna talk about our first Pokemon experiences next time, and we'll go from there. So I'll catch you guys and gals next time. Hope you like and subscribe, because this is gonna be a wild and crazy journey. Maybe we'll make it to the Elite Four. Maybe we won't. Who knows? We'll find out. Goodbye, everyone. Say goodbye, Death.
Goodbye.
That's right.